Hey everyone, we just left our home and now we're gonna go to Colma to the Tesla dealership to pick up our Model 3. How do you feel?
I don't know. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Lots of money.
Yeah.
My check is gone.
Yeah, so it hurts a little bit, but hopefully
it doesn't hurt.
Oh, for him it doesn't hurt. For us, for me, for my mother, it hurts a little bit. So hopefully it'll be well worth it. Ooh, we're here now. Everyone put on your Elon mask before you get in. Is it this one? This is my car, y'all. It's my car, y'all. This is my car. Going into the Tesla dealership. So now we're in the waiting room, waiting for our sales dude to come and show up so we can pay and take it and leave it. So we just signed the papers, but then there were issues on the DMV registration form, so they're printing them out again. So we got here at 1:45 to pick up our car at 2 p.m. They messed up the forms, the DMV forms, so we're still waiting for him to print them out. Now it's 2:25. Don't really understand the holdup, because don't you just reprint the 3 pages? And construction's very loud. What else? Oh, the final payment is wrong again for some reason, so yeah, I'm just waiting. A lot of waiting. So for whatever reason, they're still reprinting our DMV registration forms. It's been like half an hour now. So we left to check out the car. I mean, he gave us the key, so now we're just checking it out, looking at this car that we own now. Mom. It's been an hour, we're still here, still haven't signed the papers. An hour later, we finally signed all our papers. We're in the car now. Oh wait, you have to look for a supercharger, right? So now we're looking for a supercharger. It's kind of crazy, pretty funny, because we were at 80-degree temperature, but we didn't realize it because it took us forever to figure out how to turn the air conditioning on. This iPad thing we're still figuring out. So now we're supercharging. It says 25 minutes remaining. Okay, we're gonna leave the car here to go supercharge. Now we're leaving. So the one thing they did give us for free at Tesla is this little toy car. So just picked up our car at the supercharger. It says it costs $663. But yeah, now we're headed home. We're gonna drive home safely. Hello, it is now July, so I've had the car for a little bit of a while, but I wanted to film an outro to just let you know more of the details of the buying process of getting my Tesla Model 3. So the purpose of this is to just let you guys know about the true experience of buying a Tesla, but hopefully I don't come off as sounding entitled or anything, but just want to tell you about how the buying process really was not that enjoyable. They had us look at all the paperwork on our account beforehand, so we looked at that and my dad verified that all the DMV papers were correct, but then once we got there was an error. So my dad and I are actually co-owners of the car, and there's like an and box and there's an or box, and we wanted it to be or, so that way in the future, in case we did want to sell it, we didn't both have to be there. It'd just have to be either or, me or my dad. However, once we got the papers, it said and, so thankfully my dad caught that. So then we had to tell them, and then that's why we had to wait like over an hour for them to fix it. So we thought, But then once we got like the DMV papers in the mail, it turns out they didn't actually correct it. So we waited an hour for nothing basically. And then we had to end up going back to the DMV after having our car for a while. Like even had to do a payment to switch it from the and to the or, which is what we had originally. So it was totally not our fault or anything, but just had to go through like all this work and extra paperwork and extra fees and payments to get that changed. So that was super annoying. And I would say like in general, the process of actually ordering the car and then picking it up, they make it seem like, oh, it's so personalized and customizable, it's for you, but it's really like not that seamless of a process. Like when we got there to pick up our car, it felt like no one knew what was going on. All the workers were just like really young and kind of like passing the work onto each other and not knowing where anything was. So that experience was also not that enjoyable. And like as you saw in the video, they were doing construction and it was super loud when we got there. Another thing is usually when you buy a new car, the gas tank is full, right? But maybe because it's an electric vehicle, there were only like 180 miles on it, which is not a full charge. So that's why we had to supercharge right after we picked up the car. That was slightly annoying, but you know, it makes sense. It's not as fast charging an electric vehicle as it is to get gas. So that's understandable, but just something to note. Oh, another thing to note is that the car does not come with floor mats. But yeah, I would recommend like bringing towels or something so that you can put them on the floor of your car when you pick it up, so that way you won't dirty your car right away. Or what you can do is you can ask for them to give you like the paper sheets, which is what we ended up doing. And so that was good, but you definitely have to ask for it. They won't offer you anything. And same with that like little red toy car. Our salesperson dude actually offered it to us, but you can definitely ask for it and they'll give you one for free. Yeah, those are just the main things from this car buying experience. I hope I do not come off as sounding very entitled in this video, but just wanted to give my very honest opinion of the whole buying process of getting this Tesla. I've seen a lot of delivery day videos on YouTube and all the people just make it seem so glamorous when in actuality there's a lot of paperwork to go through and everything. But yeah, I am super thankful for this car and just having the opportunity to drive an EV, especially because gas is so expensive in California. In the future, I plan to make some more Tesla videos, maybe some pros and cons of driving the Model 3 after having it for a few months. So hopefully that is something y'all would be interested in. But until next time, peace and blessings.